Hey, today I'm going to talk about what I earned over the years. And yeah, I've been revealing my investment portfolio, my cash holdings, and I think it's only natural I start to review my income. And also, I think I would like to share what works for me to grow my income over the years. And yeah, perhaps that will be useful to you too. In the year 2009, I ORD'd from my 2-year national service obligations, and then I took a part-time job, and it turned out to be an insurance agency. And very quickly, 3 days into the job, the manager recruited me and I said yes, and then I became an insurance agent. Over the year I spent at the insurance agency, being a 21-year-old without a degree or any qualifications, I made $56,000 in commissions, which I shared in an earlier video. But I thought it would be fun for us to visualize how much income I actually made over the years. So yeah, this is what 56,000 looks like. So 10,000, 20. This is so awkward, right? So 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, and 55. So give or take around $56,000 in my first year as a 21-year-old without any qualifications. If you're interested to know the breakdown, you can take a look at my older video. I quickly realized, however, that the products I was selling were crap, so I actually quit and left to go to an IFA where I can deliver better solutions to my clients. And yeah, okay, those who are following will know that it turns out that when it comes to commission, when you sell good products, your income suffers. And how much do you suffer by? Well, in 2010, instead of earning this much, I actually made a grand total of $10,000 a year, right? Not a month. So this was my entire taking in 1 year. By the time I felt hopeful and I thought, okay, if I just work at it, I will slowly increase my income to something more manageable. And I did increase it to about $22,000. Yeah, but I soon realized that it was not adequate for me to live in a place like Singapore, which is relatively expensive, as we all know. And I think earning a low income actually affected my emotions at that time as well, and it poured over to other life issues. I remember having relationship problems. I was arguing with my parents a lot and all, and I actually fell into depression at that point of time. So that was in 2011, and 2013 and 14 weren't great either. 2013, I think I was earning again back to maybe about $10,000 because I was depressed. I couldn't really make much money. I just got up maybe out of bed just to meet clients once a week. Yeah, so about $10,000. But I estimate that across 2 years, I probably earned 10,000 in 2013, and based on my tax returns for 2014, it was $12,000. So yeah, I gave up recording my tax because it was so low. I paid zero anyway. So after I left my Thai agency to join an IFA firm, I think I earned a total of maybe around 50 plus thousand as well, but over 4 years this time. So in the first year about 10,000, the next year about 20,000, and then the third year about 10,000 again, and the fourth year another 10, 15,000. So let's call it this much money, right? So total of 4 years I spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $55,000 as well, which I earned in a single year as a 21-year-old at a Thai agency. Now, I'm not sure whether you all know the feeling of sharing intimate financial details about yourself, right? But it's not as easy as it looks, okay? Do drop me a like on this video and subscribe to my Telegram group. Really appreciate the support. By 2014, I realized it was not sustainable. I cannot just earn $1,000 per month in Singapore, helping my clients get the best financial solutions for themselves, but I'm suffering financially as a result. So I decided to do something about it, and incidentally a friend passed over some tuition assignments and I started teaching tuition. I realized that I like to teach and it was giving me stable regular income every year, and that's where I started to expand on my tuition lessons. So in 2014 I was earning about $12,000. This is 15, and then I added tuition. So tuition gave me a regular pay each month. It was a few $100s only because there were 3 students passed to me by a friend, and I think I earned about $7,000 on top of my 12,000. So yeah, I managed to make up about $20,000 in 2014. Yeah, it's not much, but at least again better than the 1,000 plus I was drawing at that time. In 2015, I asked a friend whether or not he wanted to start a business, and I was thinking of doing a tuition center with my mom at that time. And my friend was interested, and I think that was a moment in my life that became a turning point, right? I went into tuition full time rather than it being a side thing, and it wasn't difficult also because I was by then earning about maybe $5,000 to $10,000 from my insurance line, trying to sell ethical solutions like term, right? And yeah, it was just very hard to make ends meet there. And then there will be income from my tuition business, and I earned about 20,000 in 2015 and 2016 because we were also putting back the money into the business and we couldn't take that much out. Yeah, so not much money there to be earned at the start.
Start a Citigold relationship today to get access to a dedicated Citibank relationship manager and tap on the bank's strong wealth management expertise. Citibank has more than 350 research analysts around the world, and you can get access to their insights on markets, trends, and opportunities. Plus, get exclusive lifestyle privileges for hotels, travels, and experiences all over the world curated for Citigold clients. What's more, the Citibank Global Wallet allows you to enjoy zero foreign transaction or currency conversion fees in more than 15 currencies when you pay with your Citigold Debit MasterCard. Moreover, start your Citigold relationship today and get rewarded. See the description box and the link to the latest promo, and thanks for applying.
In 2017, okay, we started to pay ourselves a basic salary, and I was earning about 6,000 from my insurance by this point, right? Barely $500 per month. And then we started to pay ourselves about $33,000 a year. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then maybe some, right? 35. So at this point, I think I was earning the most in my entire life aside from my first year as an insurance agent. And 40,000 not that bad. It's about 3+ K per month, which is actually an entirely livable wage in Singapore. It's just that, of course, you might not be able to afford private property. Yeah, you might not be able to eat restaurants every day of your life. Yeah, but it's something that would allow you to lead a comfortable life in Singapore, I believe, aside from starting family and stuff like that. In 2018, about 3 years after we started the business, I think we started to become more stable and we were having more and more students. So our earnings actually went up quite a lot. And if you watch my video, okay, you realize that I had a revenue of $140,000, which is right, more money than this. Okay, this is just 100K, right? But of course, we have costs and a lot of drama, which I explained in another video, right? So you can take a look at that if you're interested. But the gist of it is we had a lot of arguments with other directors that we brought in, and then there were a lot of costs, legal costs, rent, etc. So we did not manage to take home and keep everything. Okay, for 2018, I kept about 55K. So 140,000, okay, you have to imagine this 140,000, okay, throw away everything to legal costs, business costs, okay, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, $55,000. I'm back at my first year of salary after almost 10 years. As my income grew and I became busy with my business, I realized something. My mood was also starting to improve, and I actually moved out from the very depressive state I was in years before. And I think some people will say, of course, like you're earning more now, you will feel a bit happier. But I think it's also the fact that I felt more productive, my days were filled with work, and yeah, I was bringing in an income that was now more comfortable. I could live a little bit more comfortably and not have to watch every single money I spend. Yeah, so I think I was very happy to have embarked on that business, and you know, we really learned a lot and we made some money along the way, even though our costs were very high, as you'll continue to see as I move on the next couple of years. In 2019, my own revenue of the business was even higher. It's 148,000. Again, imagine this, and then 50% more. All right, we'll do some post-editing magic, right? But again, costs were quite high. We couldn't take out everything from the company, so we pay ourselves. I think based on my records, I had 65,000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Yeah, going there. 65,000, which is I think the highest I've ever earned in my life at that point, till that point in my life. Also in 2019, I think something significant happened, and that was I managed to set aside almost $200,000 in cash and CPF. Yeah, we were contributing CPF from our own tuition salaries, and that allowed me to buy this property, which I'm now staying in and filming videos in. For me, I think that was a milestone that I'll never forget. Okay, it's one of the most financially significant things I've ever achieved in my life. And coming from years of earning just $1,000 per month and having resigned to the fate of never being able to afford my own property, I was really, really happy that I managed to, get out of that period of time I was earning so little, and then finally earning like around median income and being able to buy my own property. Yeah, so that was I think am I going to cry now? So for those who are looking to increase your income, I think you can go and identify low-hanging fruits where you can make money. So for me, it was tuition, and at that time, I could charge at the start $20 per hour, which is actually quite low. And then over time, I managed to increase it to 30, 40, etc. as I became more and more experienced and I had more students to work with. So yeah, go and find things to do during your spare time. I'm sure you can think of something, right? We call it the gig economy now, and there's really a lot of things that we can make money from. And for me, it was tuition. The second thing is you should keep as much money as you make. And I am someone who believes in saving aggressively. And coming from an income of about $1,000 per month, I really knew how to save, right? A lot of things that I learned and practice now was from the days of earning just $1,000 per month. And even when you start to earn 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, you should set aside as much money as you can, because that was the habit that actually allowed me to buy my property, which in turn appreciated over the years, and that got me out of a very low income state of things to be in. Of course, I've got to plug my website and all the great deals, right? Go and earn more money through those avenues as well, right? There are credit cards giving you money, trading apps giving you money. Yeah, so take a look, link below, and yeah, get yourself some goodies and help support this channel. So yeah, that was my journey from 2009 as a 21-year-old to 2019, where I was 10 years older at 31 and finally managing to buy my own property. Yeah, let me know if you think that this is interesting enough for me to create a sequel, right? Because there was still 2020, 2021 until now, right? So yeah, drop me a like, subscribe to my Telegram group, and I'll see you in this video where I review my cash holding and this video where I review my investment holdings.